If you've always wanted to make a difference for the kids in our community and you also happen to need your teeth whitened, you can do both at exactly the same time. And here to tell us how is Dr. Howard Steinberg along with Dr. Andrew Rosen. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure to have you. You guys are really doing so much with your profession for the kids and for the community. And Dr. Steinberg, you've been on before, of course, to talk about dental implants. But as I alluded to, that's not why you're here today. You're here to talk about Smiles for Life. Can you tell us what that is?
Smiles for Life is a charity organization that benefits children nationally and locally. And that's what we want to talk about so people can learn about it and hopefully support it.
Right. And each year you choose a beneficiary. Who's the beneficiary this year?
This year it's the Tucson Conquistadors, and we have a member here to talk about that.
That's right, Dr. Rosen. And before we go to Dr. Rosen, why was it your choice to pick the Tucson Conquistadors?
Well, they're a great organization. They've been around a long time, and I know many of them, and they just do great things for our community.
Certainly. And Dr. Rosen, can you sort of dive a little more into what the Conquistadors do?
Sure. The Conquistadors were formed in 1962. With the primary mission of providing funding for underprivileged youth athletics in southern Arizona.
And what other types of programs besides that does the Conquistadors, do they help?
You know, we host the annual golf tournament, which we've hosted every year since our inception. This year we had the Cologuard Classic, which just recently passed, which was a huge success.
Understatement, absolutely. It was wonderful by all accounts. And of course, the Smiles for Life is how we're going to give to this program. Dr. Steinberg, if people want to get involved in it, how does it work exactly?
Well, people contact our office and we donate services. The materials are donated by a large company, Ultradent. They donate it for all the dentists that do this across the United States and Canada. And we charge $300 to come in and do the whitening if it's in office, or $200 for take home. And all that money goes to the Smiles for Life Foundation. My office donates our services, everyone involved, and it's 100% for children's charity.
Wow. Now, whether, like you said, you do it yourself or you have the professionals do it in the office, what do you recommend people lean towards? Doing it in the office?
It really is a preference. They both work the same. It's quicker to do it in office.
Okay.
It takes a couple weeks if you do it at home, but 6 weeks after you do it, it's the same result.
Well, there you go. It's a little bit quicker, though, if you do it in the office. That's
Absolutely.
a good incentive with all of our rushed lives that we lead these days. And so, of course, you're part of something called the Crown Council, which sort of does a lot in telling you what to do with your, your community and your partnerships, et cetera. Tell us a little bit about what the Crown Council does.
The Crown Council is a great group of dentists. I was nominated to be a member many years ago, and they do charity work throughout the world. I just went to Guatemala doing volunteer work. I was in Dominican last year, and they do unbelievable things. I'm very humbled to be among these people.
Yeah, and so this is just really the tip of the iceberg. And Dr. Rosen, of course, you've been in the community a long time as an orthodontist. We've all seen the famous commercials, you need Dr. Drew, of course. And so you use that, and you really do a lot for the community. Is that why you think this type of work is important?
Yes, we're very excited to partner with Dr. Steinberg on this project, and we hope that it's going to do great things. So I want to encourage people to come out and undertake some bleaching at Dr. Steinberg's office so we can see the money trickle back down into our programs.
Right, do that bleaching. It's not the only way, of course, to help the Conquistadors. How else can people get involved? And I mean, is membership open to?
Membership is always open. We're looking for young business people who are interested in helping us with our mission.
Okay.
But probably the biggest way to help the Conquistadors is to come out and support the golf tournament.
Yeah, the golf tournament, of course, like we were saying, great programs like Smiles for Life. And it's not just this program that you do. If people want to come in for other types of work to your office, what else can you help them with to improve their smile?
Well, I'm a prosthodontist. I do advanced dental work. People that need dentures, crowns, bridges, dental implants. Yeah. That's my specialty. I do want to make one more note about the Crown Council, because it really started from a friend of mine, Jeff Gray, in San Diego. And when he took the concept, he said, maybe if we do some whitening for people, we donate the money. It just took off among a number of people in this group. And we've raised $40 million since he started this. So it's really become bigger and bigger. And I really hope that we can get the people in Tucson, maybe people for graduation this year, they can come in, because it runs through June.
Yeah.
You can come to our office and do this, and all the money is going to children's charity.
Well, it really is a no-brainer. I mean, who wouldn't want whiter teeth, right? And you know, if you do this, you're doing something great in return for the community too. So I think it makes total sense. Dr. Steinberg, the Conquistadors, Dr. Rosen, and the rest of the group, thank you guys for what you're doing for our community. It's incredible. Not only are you helping the kids, you're giving us all better smiles. So thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you for letting us get the word out.
Absolutely.
It's, you know, it's hard to let all the people know about this.
That's what we do here. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, to learn more about Dr. Steinberg and his services, log on to TucsonSmile.com or call 520-886-3030.